Honor evening, friends. Here's your friendly announcer. I have serious news to pass on to everybody. What I'm about to say could mean the world's disaster. Could change your joy and laughter to tears and pain. It's that love's in need of love today. Don't delay, send yours in right away. Hate going round, breaking many hearts. Stop it, please, before it's gone too far. Hey, everybody, that was just on my heart, and I just said, you know what? Whether they like it or not, they finna get it, okay? Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. I just wanted to hop on here real quick and say, you know what? I've not been on the news since the election, intentionally, because guess what? It's just too much. And then even when I see stuff on my timeline, when I see stuff on my timeline, to me, it is just a confirmation of what we're doing here with Black expats in Panama. Let me tell you something. Sometimes when you're doing something and you have the word black in it, people want to criticize you for, why does it have to be black? Why can't it just be for everybody? And I'm not saying that what we're doing is not something that everybody can benefit from. But what I am saying is that we have designed it, and it's for us, by us, to meet the needs and the interests of Black folk, okay? Now, if you're interested in Panama culture, if you're interested in a relocation tour that you'll see Panama City and beyond, and check out our itinerary, all the different things that we do, you are welcome. If you're not a Black person, then you know how to stay in your lane, you're welcome. But when you come on this tour, we finna talk about some stuff that we need to talk about. We're going to be in the room. And if you want to be in the room, you're just going to have to know how to be in the room. If you don't know how to be in the room, this is not the place for you. But I say all that to say, in my opinion, I feel like the reason that we have these kind of things is validated by my timeline. There are people that are so congratulatory of a self-proclaimed dictator. Okay, somebody that's telling you to your face that I'm finna be a dictator, that I'm finna throw as many of y'all out the country as I can, that all of you gay people that's married up and everything and whatnot and what have you, it's like, we don't like that. You're not going to be able to have that. Women are not going to be able to have reproduction rights. What's going to happen in the prisons? What's going to happen when cops get immunity? The thing for me is the safety. And I find that Black people talk about money. Like, oh, it's going to be money. I'm going to have money in my account. That is so shallow. First of all, I don't know how much money y'all had the last time 45 was in office. But I just don't know where all this money is coming from. And if this money, if you finna get some coins in your pockets, first of all, if you can survive, especially if you're a Black man, a big Black man at that, I'm reminded of Willie Lynch. And I'm seeing the division between Black people. Like, Black people are, Black supporters are like really boldened now, just like other supporters of Trump. But it's just amazing to me how so many people can support things that just really go against them. I mean, in every kind of way, just support things that don't support you. It's like Barack Obama, when the healthcare Affordable Act. Listen, I have good insurance. I've always had good insurance, but I was down for that. And I was down for that for other people. I've never had Obamacare, not a day in my life, but I knew it was important for my countrymen. You know what I'm saying? And for us to say, nah, because I'm going to get a few more coins because you think, I don't know what, stock market. I have no idea what, people are talking about when they say that. Like I said, I fared better under Barack Obama than any administration. Okay. But what I want to say is, at what cost? What are we doing? So me and the sister just got done talking, and she gave me a reminder. Some of you said the black folk who don't understand what other black folk are going through at this moment. I'm just gonna put you on the sick and shut in list, okay? And we just gonna pray your strength in the Lord. That's what I'm gonna do, and I'm just gonna leave that right there, okay? Yes, because I think that what's happening is that we're being divided as well. Willie Lynch is alive and well. Willie Lynch 2.0, and this ain't no legend. They say sometimes that Willie Lynch is like, some people say, that really wasn't real. Well, if it wasn't real and it wasn't really a guy standing on the banks of the James River, I believe it daggone Skippy seemed real. Okay, the information that came out of the Willie Lynch address, and if you don't know the Willie Lynch address, look it up. And then think about the things that are going here. You want to pick people that are undocumented or weird legal immigrants versus other immigrants, and all kind of little foolishness. I want to take a moment and speak to the sisters, the seasoned sisters. When I say seasoned sisters, I mean 50 and up. Them sisters that know that you know what's going on with you. You understand? And that you are not going to accept just any old thing that come down your way. Let me just tell you something. I have been doing cultural relocation tours for over 3 years now. And I'm going to tell you who is running this mother. Women, black women over 50 years old are running this. We are leading the people out of the United States and coming into international spaces where it's not even an English speaking country. And you got sisters, 60, 70, 80, 90 years old, going to other countries by theyself. That is just, everybody talks about me being a shero, but baby, let me tell you something. The seasoned sisters is getting it in. And I just want to applaud them and thank them for doing all that they do to encourage the rest of us and our family members to have other options. When I'm talking about other options, I'm not talking about you, denouncing the United States, giving up your passport and all that. No, I'm saying this. If you need to go somewhere and be there until you're ready to come back, have another ID in your pocket. I'm team Panama. And I'm not saying that Panama is perfect at all. And I'm saying that with this election, people that are in international spaces, like being all haughty and being cute with they little words are, you poor people in the United States, thank God I'm here and I'm there. I get that. I'm glad that I'm here. But Panama has this stuff too. And at the end of the day, this election could affect the entire world. There are people watching, and they are now they have a blueprint on how to set up a dictatorship. Pretty much. That's how I see it. It's not the politics for me. It's not the money for me. It's our kids. It's our kids getting robo calls, texts and everything, talking about being slaves again. It's our kids, being in school and, not being able to learn the real history because it might offend a white child. It's our men, getting stopped by the cops for no daggone reason. You know what I'm saying? It's our women with cops coming in their house and killing them. And then, being able to have a president that's going to say, you have immunity. Come on now. I don't care what you think about politics or money. We are talking about our people's safety. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about my black nephews. I'm talking about my son-in-laws. I'm talking about us not being able to defend ourselves because the Constitution is being challenged. Us not being able to get a fair trial because the judges are stacked. And if you happen to get a trial and you get you can't, and somebody want to take it up to the Supreme Court, forget about it. What are we doing? So all I'm saying is this. You want to stay and fight that? I'm not judging you. Do what you need to do. You need to figure that out. The people that are on modest incomes, small retirements, do not feel enslaved to the United States of America. Do your research. Talk to some people that know. Find out how you can plan your work and work your plan. Because guess what? If you broke in the United States, that might mean you might be a little low on money in another place. Don't be deceived into thinking that because you don't have a lot of money that you can't make a move. First thing you got to do is make a plan. First thing you got to do is get that passport. If you don't have a passport, you are stuck. Whatever goes down in the U.S., that's just it. You are stuck. Okay? Have an option, y'all. Have an option. That's all I'm asking. Have an option. Get a passport. Research other countries. We have so much information available to us today. We don't know what's coming. Y'all remember they used to talk about the internet? Oh, God. I can't think of the word of it now. But basically, where they wanted to control the internet. Internet neutrality, I think it was, to control the internet. And see who gets speed and who doesn't, and who pays for what. The internet has been one of the things that I think have leveled the playing ground for so many of us. And nothing is for sure anymore. So I'm not trying to be that Debbie Downer. I'm not trying to be that one that's trying to scare you to death. But let me tell you something. We are not in a good place. I don't give a damn about your pockets. I really don't. And at the end of the day, if you don't live to dig in them pockets, then what about them pockets? Listen, you can't take it with you. And if you're doing all that and you're so good and you're doing so wonderful, why are you not sharing it? Sharing that knowledge and trying to help other people to be well instead of just gimme. I got mine, you get yours. Good luck with that. Good luck with that. And good luck with thinking that because you voted a certain way or that you got somebody on your right or somebody on your left that don't look like you, that look like the people that you want to emulate, that somehow or another you're going to be protected on a police stop. Get the hell out of here. It's not going to happen. I just wish you the best with that. I got a plan B. You should have a plan B. That's all I'm saying. I want to thank everybody who came out and watch the video. If you haven't seen it, go back to Black Expats in Panama YouTube channel. We did a 3-hour call with professionals to show you how to relocate to Panama, to give you information about the visas. We had a lawyer, we had a doctor, we had a realtor, we had a moving company, we had a tour guide. Okay, we had, most importantly, a licensed clinical social worker that also talk to us about managing the grief and anxiety that we have. When people are celebrating what just happened in the United States, sometimes I just feel like you're really not considering our experience. It's nobody really considers our experience. So come on a Black Expats in Panama cultural relocation tour, because guess what? I know what your experience is. I'm not delusional. I haven't had a red or a pill or none of that. We know what's up. And together we can do this. How about if this happened? What about if you come to an international space and Black people are more unified than ever? You can unify in the United States, and I wish you all the very best. I'm going to be in the United States as little as possible. But how about you come to someplace else, integrate into another community, and also have Black expats around you to make you feel at home. It's something different when you come across your people in an international space. It's almost like we'd have probably just walked right by each other in D.C., but because we're here, we're like, hey, what's up? It's a comfort, and it helps us to be able to thrive and survive here. So I want to tell you that. The last thing I wanted to say was that we have Our tours. Our tours are 9 months out the year. Our 60 Plus Women Tour is sold out. There's no wait list, none of that. If you want to come on another tour, holler at your girl and let's work that out. Another thing is, when you come into an international space, understand the rules of engagement when it comes to your profession and work. We have a Black Expats in Panama B2B network forum that's happening on next Friday, and let me know if you need more information about that. I'm going to close with this. I want to congratulate Kamala Harris on a job well done. Thank you, my sister. You did us proud. You kept it classy the entire time when everybody was on you in such a way that nobody else, okay, has had to deal with. And she kept it classy. She kept with the facts. She stayed in line, and I think she made me proud. She did. And it's not over, but we are pivoting and we're making some changes. And so I just want to say, have a great day. I love you. I love you. I love you. And there's just nothing you can do about it. It's going to be all right, because, we make lemonade, okay, out of lemons. That's it. That's what we finna do. So listen, go to work. Go to work. Y'all have a blessed and marvelous day. Okay, bye-bye.